So what this prayer painting is all about, when I was in Venice, one of the main churches is all about, was built in Thanksgiving for the plague ending in the 1600s, early 1600s. I thought that's interesting that they built something to give thanks for the plague ending.
G'day, my name is Shawler and I'm a creative who paints and writes fiction. I invite you to experience this soul-deep painting and immerse yourself in contemplating beauty while hearing the story behind it and while viewing the painting. Soul Deep is my free gift to you.
And then as I was wandering through the various art museums, it was also about giving thanks. Some of the paintings about getting through a plague, some of them were painted during the plague and had the painter himself as a self-portrait in this huge picture seeking mercy for Mary or whoever. So that was interesting, and that was in the back of my mind. Then this COVID-19 thing happened, and I'm like, what can I do? Well, I can paint.
I entered into this very slowly and meditatively. I reset my little altar in my studio and took the Anglican prayer beads made by a monk and prayed a variation of the Rosary. In the first layer, I used Venetian red, as that was the color Venetian painters used for their base layer. The Sunday following the moment morning prayer was finished, on Facebook Live, I went into my studio, lit the candle, and started writing prayers all over the canvas. It took an hour to fill 36-inch by 36-inch canvas. The next day, I felt called to include family and friends into the process, thinking that the more of us who came together to pray this, the better. And we were in lockdown, so it was also a way to connect. I spent a few days collecting them from anyone who was in my social media feed who might be interested. The more we come together and wish for good in this world, the more the world will incline to it, whether the act of prayer provokes us into action or by some other divine act or ripple effect. Looking back, this was another way that I was trying to share my light, gifting my art to the world. This painting was filmed in a series of Facebook Lives, and in the first one, it's me reading the prayers aloud before gluing them onto the canvas.
These are the prayers that people gave me on Facebook, Instagram, and through the Lighthouse. And I've written them on deli paper, nice and crinkly.
I had half an idea of painting a Madonna of Mercy, perhaps to one side with the people petitioning her. But it wasn't solidified yet, and it wouldn't be, as each step was determined to be revealed in a slow and prayerful time.
Then I ended up covering everything with a layer of gold gesso. You can still see some of the words. And then I was listening to someone talk about the divine feminine as it happened and holding space for oneself. And this is the image that came into my mind, complete with the green light coming down the canvas here. And it reminds me of Hildegard of Bingen's Viriditas, the greening, the holy greening.
The purple around the edges is the coronavirus being kept at bay by the angel's wings as she prays. And it's purple for the very practical reason that it's on the opposite end of the color wheel. This painting took hold as an angel interceding for humanity. Who is this person for you? I saw an angel, but who do you see? A casual remark made me realize that if the angel is doing the interceding, the hands are inside out. As I couldn't unsee it, I needed to come up with a solution. I took it to the Procreate app. And the angel is now being petitioned. Creating the wings was a repetitive act that is meditative and prayerful. The wings are made of chains or tangled vines. Are these wings that have bound the angel to earth? Or are all the prayers of humanity clinging to her wings, linking together to form community? This wasn't quite done. There was one more layer of prayer to be added. I quickly sent out another request and did one last live session on Facebook. I wrote the words in gold paint on gold gesso and a few with purple paint on the purple background. The words are hope, safe, calm, mercy, presence, healing, joy, peace, thankful, breath, grace, community, beloved, remember, adapt, rooted together.
So I finished the painting with splashes of gold using a sprig of rosemary, and that was meant to signify divinity coming from the light to the angel and then to the petitioner. And then I also blessed the painting with some water and the rosemary. Doing a little Easter asperging on it. Then I have just some water. Right. May our prayers be answered. Oh, I just spilled it on me. May our prayers be answered. Next is a series of images from the painting, which will give you a chance to see for yourself any images or marks to reflect and respond to this painting. What stirs in you as you look at this painting? Here are some questions to consider. I have them in the description too, if you need to refer to them during this reflective part of the video. How did you cope at the beginning of the pandemic? How are you coping now? What in the painting resonated most for you, or in the creation of the painting? Who is the angel to you? What do her wings mean for you? Where is your story in this painting? I would like you to take a few moments now to ground yourself and bring yourself into the present moment. And we're going to do that by taking just a few deep, solid breaths. So if you'd like to close your eyes, you may do that. Otherwise, let's get started. So we breathe in, hold it at the top, sigh it all out. Breathe in, hold it, and sigh it all out. Feel your body's weight against the couch or the chair or wherever you might be sitting. Breathe in, hold it at the top, sigh it out. Just becoming present to where you are right now.
What did you see? Share in the comments below. Did you find anything new? Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications when the next Soul Deep video goes live.
Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon on this Soul Deep journey.